Then guys, we just arrived in San Antonio. We'll be here for the night until tomorrow. Tomorrow I have double threshold run day. So I'll be doing my first run in the morning here. Super beautiful city, so we used the chance. The host family, they have the daughter has a competition here, cheerleading competition. So I'll be here as well, checking out the city and combining with training and life. So tomorrow morning, we're pretty tired, had a long drive, first threshold run here. I'm gonna be doing it along the riverside.
Right.
You got your toothbrush? Yeah.
The loft was the biggest because there was like dancers.
Arrived in a hotel room, so I got everything ready for the run tomorrow. It's gonna be, yeah, we wake 7 a.m. So let's say a gel, my watch, some sodium here just in case. A gel, it's gonna be still 90-minute run, 15k total. Music, some heart rate belt, my shoes, my runner lower because it's gonna be warm here. So I have actually the tank top, and some short pants. A cap, and we're ready to go tomorrow. Feel like in the movie Hangover here, like in Vegas or something, except it's not Vegas, but San Antonio is supposed to be a super beautiful city. Close to Austin as well, which I really would like to see. It's a 30-minute drive. I don't think we're gonna make it this time, but it's gonna be some beautiful river, somewhere the river, and running along there. Awesome. Good morning YouTube. I just had some breakfast earlier, some oatmeal with coffee and some raisins in there. That was what they had here. And heading out to the run, I got the Vaporfly 3 on the carbon shoes for this, mainly to save the legs a bit, because the US, where's the elevator? US is a lot of tarmac running, so extra hard load on the legs. So I got these together. So we are having a 90-minute run, something like that. 20k in total for the morning run, the first run, with 5 times 2k threshold. Threshold is a big word. It's gonna be sub-threshold because it's a big day of running. 35k in total. So 5 times 2k, really controlled. I mean, my threshold is the 320 range at this point still. And so I'm running 330, 35, maybe 340. It's not about pushing, it's, you know, consistent. Running today, and then tonight, depending on how the legs feel, I'll be either do 10 times 1k, but 10k load in total. 10 times 1k, I think it's going to be ending up that one. Alrighty.
We're gonna follow it down.
Let's do that. So we're gonna be heading along the river trail for now. We're in San Antonio. I got here my drink bottle in there and a gel as well. Still a 90-minute run, so 5k easy, so no quicker than 5 minutes per k. So really just super controlled. And then 5 times 2k threshold, as I said, 330, 340 pace. It's really not about pushing the pace, because later in the second run, it's another 20k run now, 15k run later. That's gonna be either 10 times 1k, and if I feel the legs are completely tight, I would do 400s, so 25 times 400s, but for sure another 10k load at threshold. And second run, I want to do a little bit quicker, so closer to threshold than this one. So this one, ego out the door and just get the miles in.
Rock and roll.
Let's go. No way. So in 2028, I'm gonna be back here. Latest then, maybe every year. I think it's gonna be really good for Kona prep with the heat. I mean, Patrick Lang is here. I understand now why. Much better than Kona for training. I'll be back here to swim, the 105 threshold, bike, 470 threshold, about 80 kilos. Muscle mass is down, body is refined. Race pace, Ironman, 360 watts at 80 kilos, and my run threshold reps at 255 minutes per K, consistently, feeling good about it. Yeah man, it's gonna happen. Alright, found a spot here, nice and warm and humid already in the morning, but it's nice. Nothing fancy, but a river park pathway, so it's like a, yeah, I'll do like a out and back. 1K out, 1K back, fully controlled, going with the body, and have a nice workout, enjoy it, and I'll be checking in a bit. I did it, 5 times 2K, really nothing wild because mainly the heat and you know the breathing you can also feel with the high humidity that it's impacted, so it's good. This is my first run in the heat, so really have to rein it in. So I did between 340 and last one was even 4-minute pace, so LT1 basically. So really not ramming up too much because heart rate is higher, right? Which is normal, it's hot, and that's why I go 2 weeks out. This is what I call a cool down jog. How beautiful is this? And I'm gonna check with James, Open Weitz, that I wanna share his journey because he had a turnaround, a life turnaround that's inspiring. So I wanna share that because this channel should be about that, you know. It's all about motivation, inspiring for me. It means a lot to me because you want to make an impact with things, you know, if you can. That's kind of what humanity is about. You should be there for each other and not just do your own thing. I mean, winning for me would mean a lot in a sense because you could prove that, hey, you can leave the job late, change your fate at any time, even if right now you're 40, 50, 60, 70. You always want to do something before you check out this life. You never know what that is, when that is, so never forget that. We take things for granted a bit too much, and then we get a health scare or some shit happening, and suddenly we're like, oh shit, I wish I would have done that one. I always want to do that one. So I think you should go for it. I drank 750 ml, but it's like 1 hour 30 or 40. I'm thirsty and I'm red, as you can see. So you forget a bit the temperature. Well, you don't forget, but it's gonna impact you. Even if you heat adapt, it's gonna impact you. But the fitter you are, the better aerobic fitness, the less it's gonna impact you. But I have a long road ahead. That's fine. My ego is under control. I needed Oceanside in the sense that to just go through the experience of failing, I think it was very important because I had expectations and those are kind of killed in the sense that you really are a product of your training and gotta train specific, that's the obvious one, but it just takes years. I knew it before, but I needed that one. I really needed that race. It's painful to go through it, as you saw in last video, and yeah, there was more outside the video, as you can imagine, but it's very important I went through it. Already I can tell it's like, you know, you put a strain on a muscle and you grow and yeah, sorry, battery ran out just there. I just came home, gonna be going to the cheerleading competition of Ellie, one of the girl that I stay with as well. She's 9 years old, so we're gonna be cheering that, and then later drive home and do another threshold set. already. So one thing I did learn for sure from the race as well is that it's basically also from Niels van der Poel. I'll be leaning a bit in that direction, quite a bit as well, because you know you have to spend your mental fortitude and like your mental energy on the right things that bring performance, right? And I focused on a lot of them, very good, and you have to be detail driven. But in the end, you know, even with diet, I mean, I had a difficult pass with diet and messing it up, so I had to kind of be picky there. But still, they have stuff to learn and kind of like, yeah, for sure stuff to learn. So in all areas, but like, what are the things that are most important? Because you can kind of go 100% in all areas. You can like maximize recovery, like what you hear about those people that they do it, the Cristiano Ronaldos, like be 110% in all areas. And to be honest, what matters in the end is that you get the training in, the quality consistently, and that you recover if you break it down really easy. And the guy that has the highest workload weekly, and more important than highest workload weekly, is consistent year by year, which most endurance athletes, triathletes fail at. They are not like that, not in all three sports. So that is the goal. So everything else has to be cut out. So there will be things that I will cut, minimize. I already have a few in mind, but I'm kind of going through the program process and writing everything down basically. So yeah, exciting. Alright, checking in here from the Red Line Championship, cheerleading championship, not triathlon content, but just to give it a bit of an impression how huge this place is, and just in General America, XXL is really cool. The sizing is such a, even that, you know, as a European is so different. Like this is really cool to experience. Like yeah, we're cheering on Ellie, really cool and exciting. And then later back to work. We're driving home back to from San Antonio back to Houston area, north, basically north of the Woodlands, where the race is gonna be. I checked out the swim course as well, actually, really cool. Well, it's getting loud. Anyways, checking in later. We're just getting ready for run number 2. We had to drive back, so that those are the only 2 sessions I do today. 10 times 1K, 15K total. That's 36K total running today. So I feel pretty good. I'm confident I can do 10 times 1K. Again, they are pushing a little bit more, 90 seconds rest. But again, going for consistency, nothing insane. But 3:30 or under, somewhere in that range. So let's go. Getting dark now, as you see, so I got a nice headlamp, but I'm picking a safe route where the road is good. I also have some light, but might look darker than it actually is, but it's gonna be dark in a bit, so only safe roads, just 1K reps, not pushing, safety first. So. So I'll do the 10 times, 3K warm up, 10 times 1K with 90 seconds, easy, super easy jog, and then 2K cool down, something like that. And then, ooh, look at this. Yeah, and then we got this session. Legs feeling pretty good actually. So yeah, really good. Good to go, rock and roll, baby. Found a really good road ahead this way. It's good pavement, And I mean, I have the light anyways, but still good pavement. Just a flat road. I'm gonna bang 1K there one way. On the way back, I have my little aid station here. I have my drink bottle with. It's not so warm anymore in the evening now. And yes, noticed that because I had asthma since I'm young, and I noticed the humidity definitely impacted it. Like same when you have cold air, also impacted. So you need a few runs, 2-3 to get used to that. But right now I feel, of course, humidity is a bit down, but I feel like I'm used to it. A few runs, and then the lungs are in business. And nice. Look at this Texas training, middle of nowhere. Just loving it. Look at this shit. Oh, I love it. Oh shit. Got attacked by some bug. Okay. Oh, it's a big bug. It's the only thing you see. Sorry, I'm here. I'm gonna be heading out now. Rep number 1. Checking in a bit. Sorry, it's dark. But I got 4 done. Feeling good. Legs good. Working a bit, but heart rate much lower than this morning. In general, I would say, better than this morning. But gonna push a little bit, but not too much, you know. Can't get greedy. It's a high aerobic session, basically, threshold, so not gonna be greedy now. So close to Ironman, but getting good work in. All right, 6 more. All right, so I did. This is now the rest timer. 90 seconds. So I did 8 reps. Got 2 more left. A little sauna setting, but really not so bad. Considering I'm like almost 33K in for the day. Really, you see the difference. But breaking it up in 2 parts. But let's get this done, baby. We did have a couple of cheerleaders here. I don't know how well you can see this, but some of you guys that might have watched my channel for a while know that I lived in Switzerland for a long time, and in Switzerland they had a lot of cows, and I like cows. Oi. Maybe they speak Swiss. This one speaks Swiss. Don't you think? No, they speak only Texan. Alrighty, I don't know how well you can see me, probably not super well because I'm gonna be jumping in the pool now. How cool is that? A really nice cool down. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and then I'll snack still, and then that's it. And tomorrow another one of the last bigger rides, 4 hours with some quality and a bit of a run, bit of a swim, and that will be that. But not today, some cool down, and yeah, if you like this type of content, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you next video. See ya.